Another instant nostalgic classic from my childhood, Sherlock Holmes. I recently played Sherlock Holmes Awakened, a crossover between Sherlock Holmes and Lovecraft, and I gotta say, it got my attention. Anyway, the story kept me hooked in from beginning to end. There was no dull point in the story where I got bored in the slightest. Now that I've rambled on for a bit, let's get into my likes and dislikes about this game. Now, there's not much to the overall gameplay besides solving cases through different means, such as analyzing your surroundings, people, and objects, interrogating suspects, seeing the unknown, as well as accessing your archives, which I enjoyed doing them all. However, there is a certain type of investigation I enjoyed doing the most because it was so fun and interactive, and that one would be the imagination ones, cause in those ones, you're recreating the crime scene and breaking down piece by piece, or in this case, sphere by sphere, what exactly happened. And I gotta say, during those moments, I felt like a real goddamn detective.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimmy here went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimmy here inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected.
You should have seen me out there. I was analyzing their motives, how their brain works, studying case notes. I was doing it all. I was really determined at the start of the game to not get a single case wrong, cause as a master detective, I wasn't planning on being wrong and fuck up the whole case. My reputation would be ruined. I wouldn't be able to get clients cause they wouldn't trust my expertise anymore. They think I was a sham, a con man. I wouldn't be able to pay the bills. Watson and I would get kicked out and be forced to live out on the streets. Our lives would suck, and I wouldn't want that. So, I was really trying to not f up once. I felt my brain about to explode out of the sheer processing speed I was going at. Come to find out, me trying not to mess up didn't matter in the slightest, because if you do present the wrong evidence, the game doesn't punish you for it, and you're able to redo your mistakes without repercussions.
One of these things is not like the other.
Which kinda was a letdown for me. I would have loved to see alternative endings. Another small detail I didn't really like was once you select a character profile for a key witness, and let's say you had a revelation and realize, I made a mistake on their analysis. Let me just go back and... You can't. You're stuck with that decision. Although, just like in choosing the wrong evidence, it doesn't affect your story at all. Instead, they'll just correct you.
My condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
Your husband's death. You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago now. Life goes on.
A lesson we all learn, one way or another.
One interesting feature in this game is that there's no mini-map, so you'll have to check the map constantly to make sure you're heading in the right direction. Was I a fan of this? No, not really. But it was new and interesting to me. Although, don't worry about tiring out your feet, because once you discover a major area of importance on the map, you're able to fast travel to that location, saving you the extra steps. For all my fashion lovers out there, you're in luck, because you can alter the clothing of both Sherlock and Watson. The amount of cosmetic options may be low in the beginning, but as you find new pieces of evidence throughout your many investigative tools, you'll be rewarded with bonus points that will unlock additional cosmetic rewards upon hitting certain benchmark goals. So, you can make Sherlock and Watson look more presentable or fancy if you want. The graphics were very beautiful, and every character visually feels and looks real. The music and sound effects, at least to me, they just really give the whole mystery vibe of the game, making scenes that much more intense. There's no difficulty options to choose from, but I would have liked it if they had a difficulty where if you got a case wrong, it'd be game over, cause you essentially messed up the whole case. There's no redoing it. It'd certainly make you think the next time you decide to click. The only replayability this game would offer you is if your aim is to claim all of the bonus rewards, then you can go through the game again, earning evidence points to unlock new clothing options. That's about it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.